Alright, welcome to the weekly gaming quick save show recorded live at 3 p.m. Pacific time every Friday right here on Twitch. On this week's show, we're going to be talking about the final Smash Direct and Gamer Club Unlocked, which is a great deal. I'll tell you why with numbers and Return of the Jedi. But first, let's take a look at some of the top stories of the week. Now, this story might be a little bit old, but I still want to bring it up. This can't be that old. So Minecraft came out on the Wii U. And this led to some people, let's call them idiots, thinking that maybe Rare Replay could come to the Wii U as well. Let's call it logic, I guess, is that since Microsoft owns modding and they made Minecraft and that came, then vis-a-vis, ergo, whatever, somehow Rare Replay would end up on the Wii U. Now, some people, they don't really like it when you use this word, but I think it actually fits. I don't really care. So anyone who thought that Rare Replay could come to the Wii U because Minecraft did is retarded. Nothing makes less sense than that. Minecraft is this crazy worldwide phenomenon that is everywhere. It's always going to be everywhere, at least for the foreseeable future. And before Microsoft even bought it, it was everywhere. This is crazy. There is no reason for this stupidity. Who would think this thing? And it is absurd that Rare had to come out and say. They had to come out and say they're not doing this. What? Is everyone just crazy now? I don't understand. I don't understand at all. In happier news, mainly happy because I get to use something I photoshopped, it's time for my favorite segment to return. After weeks and weeks of searching, we have finally found Kojima. So for the second and probably final time, I'm going to try and figure out just where in the world is Hideo Kojima. And then we learned he's finally out of the clutches of Konami and has formed his own studio named Kojima Productions. Now, not very original, I've heard of them before, but hey, it's his name, use your own studio, that's fine, perfect, great logo, good job. He's partnering with Sony to make some game, there's not a lot of details. And it's probably going to be years away, but it's still fun to speculate. Because it's Kojima, new game, finally out on his own. Great news. A lot of people seem to be stuck on the idea of more edgy, this term more edgy, edgier probably should be, when talking about this new project. And that's kind of weird to me because I never thought that Metal Gear felt restricted in any way, but maybe so. Maybe this just refers to it being something completely different and new from Kojima, and that sounds great. That sounds really great. So here's to you, Hideo Kojima. I wish you all the best in your future endeavors, because I will play all of them. But the big news to me, since I'm a Nintendo idiot, is the Final Smash Direct. See? Final Smash? Haha, very clever. Now, I think they did a great job with this. Now, sure, they did release the 400th Fire Emblem character, but we also get Cloud and his Midgar stage, which features these really cool summons going all over the battle. That's great. But I'm a little disappointed there's no Knights of the Round, because in the middle of a battle, I would really like to stop for a minute, about 5-10 minutes, go walk around the block, go make a sandwich, go get the mail, go do all these crazy things, right? That's what I want to do. So I think maybe they should stealth patch in Knights of the Round. Then we can get the full Final Fantasy VII experience in this game. But in actual seriousness, the best part to me, the part that gave me legitimate goosebumps, chills, was Bayonetta joining the battle. I am such a huge fan of Bayonetta since the first game. I mean, I love this. I love this, but of course, on the internet, #1 epicenter for whining and complaining, some people not pleased about her being the final character or the winner of the Smash ballot. And I'm sure, I'm sure that Goku, all these other characters, Banjo-Kazooie, Snake, Rayman, Ridley, Alex from Golden Sun, maybe even a Tails character like Lloyd from Symphonia. The list goes on and on of characters that could have been high on the list. We don't know because they're not saying anything. But what we aren't seeing, besides the full list, and what the asterisk here alludes to, and really means is that these characters were denied entry for one reason or another. Even if they were ahead of Bayonetta. Maybe some of these weren't even that high on the ballot. You never know. And she clearly won in Europe, number 1 in Europe, in the top 5 in the US, whatever the hell that means. Japan wasn't said, but it doesn't really matter. This is the character we're going to get. This is the one that fits. And she fits perfectly in here. Bayonetta 2 being a Wii U exclusive, such a great choice, such a great game. She's a fighter. It looked so good. I'm so excited for this stupid character. And an amiibo too. This is going to be great. This is the best day. Well, the day it happened, not today. Today's okay. But this is great. And it's a high note, on a positive note that never happens in this intro. Never happens. We're going to go into the topics of the week. It's kind of a review. It's not really a review. We're going to just go right into it, the Smash Direct. Now, sure, we'll start at the top. I love Fire Emblem. Love might be strong. I like Fire Emblem. But do we really need another character? At least this one, with his dragon transformations, which look pretty cool. Let me move this over. That could be unique and interesting. I like this character. I'm not sure we needed another Fire Emblem character. I'm not sure we needed yet another character to have another gender. But whatever, that's cool. It's cool. Fire Emblem. The thing about Fire Emblem is it's a perfect fit because they all have swords and they all slash around. I'm not sure how all the dragon transformation works, but I'm very interested in that. This is a good showing, I think, for that. If we move ahead a little bit. Okay, if we move ahead a lot a bit, we're going to get to Cloud. And I think, let's talk about the limit break, because I understand that the limit break is a key part of the game, but now you have this whole move dedicated to charging it. I don't know. I'm not sold on that. I haven't played it yet. I know I should probably just go play it. But I am more excited about the stage. The stage looks great. All the stuff they've added. No Knights of the Round, as I mentioned earlier, but we'll deal with that. It is cool with but it's only one move. So you're going to get this limit break, and then you're going to fuck it up by accidentally doing something you didn't mean to. I don't know. That's interesting. I do like Cloud. I don't think 7's the best Final Fantasy. Whatever. Then we move on to some other shit. Let's deal with the summons, because I love anything that changes the stage. I love. I'm a big fan of Poke Floats. Just crazy town. What's the one Fire Emblem? Blue Ocean? No, something like the one where you're riding on the back of the cars. I like that one. I like the other one where on the track. Anyone that changes dramatically. This, great. Loving it. Loving it. Also, we get Geno. It is Geno, right? Isn't that Geno? Because that'd be the Japanese. Doesn't matter. That's cool. All this other stuff Chocobo had, I could take that. I could leave that. Actually, I couldn't take that. I'm going to leave it. Don't want it. Don't want none of this garbage. And who wants bionic armor? But Bayonetta, man. So perfect. So perfect for this game. I love the freezing time. Her witch moves with the bodies of whatever the... Awesome. Bayonetta fits so perfectly in this. And Kirby Bayonetta? Come on. Are you kidding me? This is amazing. This is the best thing that could happen to this game to me. Even though it's already a phenomenal game. And I love they really showed witch time. This is very interesting to me. This could be very big. I think, I don't know, I shouldn't say because I'm not really good at Smash that well, but this could be a character that does make the rounds as being a contender, as one of the top tier, as they say. And her stage looks cool too. Perfect stage selection as well, since that's like the tutorial stage for both games. Phenomenal. Her moves are so good and they all combo together. kidding me? Are you kidding me? It's great. It's so good. It's so good. Now it is a bit of a bummer that that's it. And we already knew about Cloud, Bayonetta, winner of the Smash vote, and then we get Fire Emblem character. It does feel like, man, there should have been one other character. There should have been something else, because this is your going out with a bang, and I feel like you went out with a bang, but it was like a low bang. It wasn't a big bang. That's stupid. I don't know. I'm more excited. Honestly, I'm more excited for these amiibo. These Cloud and Bayonetta amiibos. I'm not even a big Cloud fan at all, but having him as an amiibo, that's cool. That's amiibo. It's great. I don't have a ton to say. I think they did a good job with this. It could have been better. It was kind of weird. But this is great. There's like 8 million characters in this, and they do the stats at the end, and that really let you see it. I wish they would have just added in the Wii U version, the 3DS stages. I don't even care. They don't even need to be updated at all. Just plop them in there. Because I'm not playing the 3DS version. It's garbage. No, I don't want to. No. It's Wii U all the way for Smash Bros. I think the stats are coming out here. Yeah, 58 fighters. I didn't even realize it. It's like an obnoxious number. That number doesn't even seem right. Because there's some weird. Oh, they're including the male and female versions. They gotta be, right? Why'd they stop at 99 though? Isn't that a little goofy? Why'd you stop at 99? We made 99 costumes. But a bitch ain't one? What the fuck are you doing? Just make another costume. Ridiculous. Ridiculous. That's it. That's all I gotta say. It's ridiculous. But it's very good. Smash, phenomenal. I really didn't know. Sure, we're gonna say hype time. I really didn't know what to pick. We're gonna talk about Gamers Club Unlocked because I got this a year ago. So if you don't know, it's $30 a year, or it's $30 for 2 years. So it's $15 a year, and you get 20% off all video games at Best Buy. And you might be thinking, yeah, I gotta go to Best Buy. Yeah, 20% off. So I crunched the numbers. Let the numbers speak, right? I crunched the numbers to figure out just how much do you save? How much could this possibly be, right? Let's get some numbers out of the way right off the gate. So a $60 game with Gamers Club Unlocked, it's $48. $48. Every game now is like 55 bucks with tax. With tax. That's a good deal. Okay? That's a really good deal. But let's break it down because I actually inputted my numbers. This is how much money I spent at freaking Best Buy this year. This is pretty much all the games I bought this year too. So without the discount, without Gamers Club Unlocked, I would have spent pre-tax. All of these numbers are without tax. I would have spent $1,014 on video games this year without Gamers Club Unlocked. Okay, without. With the Gamers Club Unlocked, I spent $848. Okay, that is a savings of $165. $165. And now that if you know games cost $50 now, that's 3 games. That's 3 more games at launch that you can buy if you buy, like, It's ridiculous. This deal is obnoxious. It makes no sense. I don't know how this works for them, but it is so good. It is unbelievably good. Now, I didn't fill this in. I'm an idiot. What did I say? 146? Doesn't matter. Math is hard. Okay? It's 165. It's 165. It's even fucking higher. Okay. In addition to that, they run these things called pre-orders. Now, pre-order bonuses, in most cases, a lot of these, I'll give you some examples right here. Bloodborne, $10 gift card. Okay? Witcher 3, $10. Fallout 4, $10. Guitar Hero Live, $10. I got $10 in pizza. I don't even know what that means. For Xenoblade Chronicles X, they gave out a $10 gift card for like e-pizza or something. I have no idea what that means or how to use it. I redeemed it, and they sent me a thing that I have to print. I don't even know. I have to find a fucking printer. But that doesn't matter. I got $50 in Best Buy gift cards this year for pre-ordering games I was already going to buy. That's a whole nother game, because remember, games only cost $50 now. But wait, there's more. There's more money to be saved. Because you get points, right? You get points. You get double points on all games. What does that mean? Well, I accumulated roughly 1,500 points this year. Let's say I have 1,630. That's enough for $30 in more Best Buy gift cards. Okay? So, this comes to a total savings of $245. And now that we know that games here cost $50, that's 5 games. That's 5 games. This deal is ridiculous. I don't even have the math on this. Let's put this in here. Okay, so this would be about $600. No, that doesn't make sense. Doesn't matter. I don't know how math works. It's hard. I'm doing algebra? Shut the fuck up. I'm not doing algebra. $245. So off the top, why is there a 5 there? Okay, off the top, it's $165. Just off the top of everything that I bought. So let's look at what I bought. I'm not going to tell you, because who cares? It's a bunch of amiibo, I'll tell you that right now. About 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10-ish. It's about 10-ish amiibo. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 or so games. Okay. And 10 amiibo. And you get 20% off amiibo and all that Skylander bullshit. So, if you're an idiot like me. So I bought about, let's say about 12 games here. That adds up, right? Yeah, because some of them were 3DS games. So the price, $1,000. It comes to $850. Plus, I'm getting $80 in credit. So this number here, this $850 that I spent, isn't even accurate because I was using the credit from before. It's unfathomable how good this deal is. $15 a year, effectively. And I saved $250. So I think this is a solid case. Go to freaking Best Buy. Stop being a loser and an idiot and go to Best Buy stupid. You don't have to go there. You can have them ship it to your house, or pick up on release day. They do midnight launches sometimes. Great deal. End of discussion. Great deal. End of all discussions about it. End of discussion. Everything makes noises. Alright, it's time. I've been going through all the Star Wars movies. Finally done it. Return of the Jedi. I know Force Awakens came out today. I have to wait to see it with my parents because they want to do it and see it on Christmas. So. Merry Christmas to me. Now I wasn't a huge fan. Going back, let's go back. The prequels, I ended up actually liking them a lot more than I thought I would. They still got a lot of problems, and they're still really stupid half the time. But they got some great moments. I like the pod racing. I like Darth Maul. I like the battle at the end of 2 is great. That whole arena thing, great. I like the mystery that is Episode 2. I think that's cool. Episode 3, I think, is the best of the prequels. I don't think anyone's going to dispute that feeling. Then Episode 4 is just slow for a lot of it. It's cool. It's got great moments. But the first 20 minutes is like a bunch of droids beeping at each other. Not very compelling. Not very... I don't know. Then we get to Episode 5. I know how to count. And then we get to Episode 5. And I was kind of let down. I know this is... Empire is a lot of people's favorite one. But I really felt like it was so there. Like, they spend so much time, Han and Leia spend so much time in the ship, not doing anything, just hiding on a thing in a rock. And while that is a cool moment of them being in an asteroid, I didn't buy their love story. In fact, it felt a little creepy at times. Luke is gone for so long. He does things that don't make any sense because he's brash and stupid. I don't know. I wasn't feeling it. So I went into Jedi. And Jedi's my favorite. For damn sure after this. Jedi is everything I wanted. And I didn't realize it because I haven't seen these movies in like 13 years. But it was everything I wanted. I mean, it starts out so perfectly with the bad guys. It doesn't even talk about the heroes. Screw the heroes. We're here for Vader, right? We are here for Darth freaking Vader. And we get him. And it's cool. But one thing I do want to bring up. The Empire is so bad, right? Like, it's so evil. But they never show anyone being oppressed by the Empire. So I don't quite get why everyone's all up in arms. Scruples. Minor scruples. Then we get, this movie's pacing is expert. It is perfect how everything unfolds here. We got them at the door, right? I know I complained about beep boop droids. This beep boop, good. We don't even need to see any of the characters we know. And we don't. Except for Vader, we don't see anyone till like 10, 15 minutes in. It's perfect. It's perfect. Also perfect, what the fuck is going on? Why are they torturing droids? Why doesn't it even make sense? Who programmed this droid to feel pain? So weird. I love it. But so first time we see anyone we really know, I think we see Lando in disguise. So you know something's up. And you know C-3PO and R2 are there. and you're not sure who this person is, but you know Chewie. And like, this is bad. Why is Chewie? I don't know. But you know in the back of your mind, there's a plan going on. There's something happening here. You get this? Great moment. Reveal. We'll go back to that. Reveal that that's Leia and Han and whatever. Space orcs. The dumbest thing I've ever seen. Completely forgot about the space orcs. I mean, I have no problem with him having a pig face and being orc-ish. But you give him like this mail and like a leather. Really? It's space orc. I don't. Then we come to the first problem. The first big problem with Return of the Jedi is this CG goddamn stupid fucking thing. And I had to look it up. I had to look it up and see what it was before, because I knew it wasn't this. And not only is it not shitty CG, which I can forgive. I can get over the CG. But it's an entirely different song. Because I was listening to it, watching it, I'm like, this is garbage. And you listen to the original song, and it's so much better. Why? Put your stupid CG bullshit in. That's fine. Do it. Do whatever you want. Right? But leave the goddamn good song. Why did you change the song? It's... What? I don't get it. Why would you change this? Of all the movies, and we'll get to another change later that you could probably guess. Of all the movies, this is the one that has the most egregious changes to me. I didn't really care. Any of the other changes, whatever. I'll take it, I'll leave it, you know? But that change, truly awful. Now, it's about 25 minutes into the movie. About 25 minutes. And we finally get Luke. This is what's so good about this movie. It builds this great suspense. You can tell they're planning something. You know there's something going on here. This is the amount of planning and forethought that should have gone into, I don't know, attacking a giant Death Star? Maybe there should have been more planning for that. It seemed like they had one meeting and just said, okay. Ridiculous. And we'll get back to planning too. The whole plan was to get caught, obviously, and to kill this Rancor. There's a lot of, you have to kind of just assume he knew all this shit, because otherwise, oh, also, going back, Luke apparently has all these powers he never used before, and yet he has not gone back to Yoda. That's what I'm to believe, right? He has not gone back to Yoda, so somehow he gets really good, but never did any of the really cool things in the previous one. A little suspicious. So we get this. This is really well done with what's-its-face. Not the Sarlacc. I forget what it's called. What is it called again? Rancor. Duh. Great job on that. I think that was cool. Han and Luke. Blind Han is great Han, I think. I'm not sure why he doesn't. Why he is so dismissive of Luke. They haven't seen each other since Hoth. You have to remember, since he was carbonated. And it seems like the Han back then wouldn't have been so, well, Luke's up to his dumb plans. I don't know, that's a little weird to me. Then we get to this. Great scene. Great scene. And we're gonna talk about, oh, the CG Sarlacc is stupid too. But that, I can forgive that because who cares? Well, I kinda care, it is really dumb. This is, to this day, I will never understand why Boba Fett's so popular. Well, that's not true. He's really cool, but he dies and is gone. Well, he doesn't die. In the stupidest way. And he falls like a goober. Like, I looked, this is a GIF, but these are still images. He's like this. It's so funny. And he smacks the side of the thing and rolls down a hill. Least ceremonious death ever. Although technically he doesn't die. I haven't seen The Force Awakens, so I don't know. Maybe he's in that. That'd be cool. I would like that. Then we finally get the Emperor in the flesh. This movie's so good. This movie's so good. This is the perfect Star Wars movie. This is exactly what I wanted to see. I want to see the trio, well, the foursome with Chewie. Oh, there's 6 of them. Who gives a shit? I want to see them going on adventures and doing things. And that was what was wrong with that was what was great about A New Hope. The last half of it was them all together. That was what was wrong about the second one, is they were not together, and them palling around, pulling off this like grand heist basically on Jabba, fantastic. Loved it. Loved it. Then we have Yoda. And he's going back and he's like, I fulfilled my promise, I came back. But why? But how did he get powerful? There's a lot of things I don't understand here. And then conveniently Obi-Wan comes and kind of talks to him. I don't know. Whatever. It's a little loose. I'll forgive it. It's fine. Then we got more planning. This is what's so good. You can see the stakes. You can see everyone's rounded up. Like, okay, guys, death mission. You got your mission, Lando? You got your mission, Han? Let's do it. I'm not sure why they let Leia go. She seemed kind of important, like politically and strategically. And now, it doesn't really. Do whatever you want. Do whatever you want, Leia. I don't care. Do whatever you want. I like how it seems like they only sent 4 people, but they're all hiding in the cargo hold. I forgot about that. So I'm watching this. I'm like, why did they send 4 people? This is a very important task. Bunch of morons. And this speeder sequence, great, so good. This is Star Wars. This is what I want. I want Return of the Jedi. I kind of want to watch it again. And I didn't really want to watch any of them again after I watched them. I kind of want to watch this movie again, right now. Let's go. That was a great scene. A little goofy at times, but whatever. Then we get to the Ewoks. Now, my only problem with the Ewoks is that they really, really overstay their welcome. Like, they are there for like 20, 30 minutes with these goddamn Ewoks. And it's fine. And it's whatever. And C-3PO's a god now. But it tells them the story of the whole movies. It's cute, and I get it, and I like it, but it's so long. It's really long. I was checking Twitter for a little bit of it, because it was like, really? And also, we keep getting cuts to the Emperor and Darth Vader, and the Emperor's like, bring him to me. Not a good impression. But it's so ironic to me, because it's like, if you had just blown up the planet, or just not told him to bring him to you, you would have been fine. Your plan was so grand, and your foresight, you're able to see in the future so well that you can see everything for the last who knows how long, since before episode 1 has gone according to plan for 50, 60 years. Perfect. Well, according to plan, great. And then it gets to this point and you fuck it up. You didn't see that coming, did you, dummy? We get Luke, hey, I'm your brother. This again is very childish, especially with Leia and Han being like, if you love him, you gotta love him, and blah blah. It's a little goofy, but these movies are kind of. This isn't Pulp Fiction. It's goofy. Pulp Fiction kind of. Okay, I completely forgotten how Luke got back to the ship, Death Star. This was great to see. This is a great moment. One of the best moments in the entire thing. Love it. Love everything. This is Star Wars. This is great. This is fun. Who wrote this movie? Is what I want to know. The dialogue especially is better than probably any of the other ones. Great. Confrontation with the Emperor. Phenomenal. Phenomenal. Say it again. And interestingly enough too, a lot of what Vader says in this movie sounds like Anakin. And when I say sounds like Anakin, sounds like what's-his-face from the prequels. It sounds like Anakin. It rings true to me. Which is something I never thought I would even say before I rewatched all these movies. This scene, Han and Leia at the door, iconic. Again, with the Ewoks though. Too much. There's too much Ewoks. Just shorten it down. That you could have trimmed off a minute or so of the Ewoks during this scene would have been better. Trim like 3 minutes off the other Ewoks would have been way better. I think there's too many Ewoks. Or not too many Ewoks. There's too much screen time of the Ewoks. This fight, this lightsaber battle, great. So great. Luke's like wailing on him. So great. Loved it. Loved it. Loved it. This, the final reveal of lightning. That's what the sound lightning makes. It's great. And oh, I don't have a picture of it, but the ship crashing into the Death Star. Oh, I can't believe I forgot that. I can't believe it's so cool. I remember that from my childhood. Like memories came back. Like I remember watching that as a kid and thinking that was so cool. Let me get this. And we get the infamous no. I don't mind this. Sure, it's added in. Sure, it's new. But I don't mind the no. Hey, okay, you don't say hey 7 times. Hey, I am acknowledging you. Don't spoil anything. I will ban you. And then we get classic Han. Like, this is the Han you want. I don't understand. Like, Empire just didn't feel like Han to me. It felt like a dick the whole time. This is the Han I want. This movie is great. This is my favorite Star Wars by far. Oh my gosh. Every moment they have together. Every moment with Luke in this, perfect. So good. And then we get like one of the best scenes of them escaping the explosion. There's nothing wrong with the end of this movie. There is nothing wrong with it. Nothing. Well, no, that's not true. We're getting to it. We're getting to it because they got rid of the yub. Let's talk about that here. Why? This is the second song they replaced in this movie with a inferior song. For no reason. It doesn't make any sense to me why you would do that. Why would you get rid of the Jabba Palace song and put in a shitty CG thing? And why would you get rid of Yub Dub? Now, okay, sure, maybe you get rid of it, right? You get rid of the song. But put something good in. At least put something better in. This was garbage. It didn't even fit. It didn't even make sense. There's no dialogue. After the Death Star blows up, there is no dialogue in this movie. And they show all the planets. That's cool. They show Coruscant, whatever the hell. That's great. That's interesting. But I'm on my Yep Dub. I really do. This change, arguably the most divisive, I don't know. Pronunciation is difficult. Stay in school. But I don't mind this change if you rationalize it under the idea that you're some kind of godlike being and you can project yourself out as Space Ghost, coast to coast, however you want to appear. So Anakin would want to appear not like a scary ghost man as a ghost. That doesn't make sense. But you know what I mean? Like, would you want to be Darth Vader? Or would you want to be a person who didn't have all his arms and legs cut off by your friend and mentor? I think you'd pick that, even though I think they should have aged him up a little, because he looks younger than he even looked in freaking episode 3. And it just ends. Every single movie of this Star Wars, of the original trilogy, I already did that. It just ends. And for once, I didn't really like how it just ends in A New Hope, because it just freaking ends. And they're just like, here's a medal. We did something good. Obviously, we didn't know there'd be a bunch of sequels, but and then Empire just ends. That ending's better, but this ending, I'm fine with them not talking, because then you're gonna get into these obnoxious, like Lord of the Rings, where they just have 30 minutes after the ending that doesn't need to be there. That's Lord of the Rings. Return of the King. This was great. I'm so glad I liked this. It sounds stupid, but I was kind of disappointed by A New Hope and by Empire watching them again. They were good, but I wasn't blown away, and this one was good. This one was good. And now I'm all set to watch A Force Awakens. Gonna be doing that. Gonna be great. Gonna be great. Loving it. Let me change this here. That's all I have to say about it. Great movie. Really enjoyed it. Yeah. I don't know. It's good. Merry Christmas. Oh, speaking of Christmas, I do this show every Friday at 3 p.m. Pacific time, except for next Friday because of some holiday they just made up called Christmas. So I won't be that, but I'll be back on what is it? Pulling up my handy dandy calendar. The 1st. Oh, the 1st. Great. Another fucking holiday on a Friday. We'll be back on the 1st. I will be reviewing Xenoblade Chronicles, maybe Until Dawn, and a new Force Awakens. That's it. Thank you, person who said hey. If you're still here, for saying hey. Hey. Can't see you? The sun is coming through my window and right into my face. I did not anticipate this, and I'm not a fan. Show's over. Because the sun is going to blind me. I have to look right. Okay, I can do this. Yeah, this is good. Very classy. I don't want to go blind. It's not safe. Looking into the sun isn't safe. This is very serious. Oh, man.